You want to know which Connecticut shade cigars are the ultimate beginner cigars and or the best coffee pairing cigars? Well, I do one every single day when I get to the HQ. Here are my top 4. Everybody knows that Southern Draw's Rose of Sharon is one of the most highly rated Connecticut shade cigars out there. But when they released the Morning Glory, this cigar swept me off my feet. And now probably once a week, I've got one of these with my morning cup of coffee. And if there's one thing that drives me nuts in the world of cigars, it's when they come out with a special edition of an economy blend. You got a cigar that costs as much as like a gallon of gas, and then they're like, here's another one in the same line, but it's 3 times the price. Now, that's not really the case with Foundation's Charter Oak Pignataro. This cigar celebrates Nick Melilo's grandfather, who was a big cigar smoker, a box press Connecticut cigar that, my gosh, has got some incredibly subtle but vivid notes that give it this perfect coffee pairing essence. Now, I'd be just insane if I didn't bring up probably the greatest beginner cigar of all time, and that's Perdomo's Champagne, the 10th anniversary champagne. This cigar, not just because of its champagne-colored cellophane, is one of the most sought after, most enjoyed, most smoked beginner cigars of all time. If somebody didn't start in cigars with a infused flavored cigar, they very likely started with a champagne. And heavens to Betsy, there are just so many more of these that it's hard to narrow it down to a few, but this is one that always captures me, and I know I can count on it, and that is my father's Connecticut. I don't know what it is about the Garcia family. I don't know what they do into their fields, to create some of the most trustworthy and reliably creamy, smooth, rich flavored leaf that there is. But the Connecticut blend is a match of that amazing leaf along with skilled rolling, skilled blending that turns this into a flavor bomb for a mild blend. And of course, I'd be insane if I didn't mention that Aganorsa just polished off the Rare Leaf Reserve line with a Rare Leaf Reserve Connecticut shade that I got to collaborate on that is blowing people's minds right now. So whether you are a seasoned veteran of the cigar world or you're just getting into this, now you know some of the epic top-tier cigars for starting off the day or starting off a cigar smoking legacy. Now, I'm curious to know, what was your first cigar, and would you still light it up today? And would you recommend it to other people? Drop it in the comments.